Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. Now, previously we were doing quite well with Aldred Kinlair, and while it'd be nice to continue his adventure, and I probably shall at some point, the game has been updated and we have a new playable class available. Now, full disclosure here, I did go do a little sort of 10 or 20 minute test run on that class, and it's an interesting one. So I'd like to show that off today. Our third playable class is going to be a sort of druid. Now, beard style, come on. We have some new hair and beard styles, and since we were a boy last time, let's be a girl this time. So there's a few new customization options for each character, the man and the woman. The woman gets, I believe, this hairstyle where she looks like a punk, as opposed to this one where she looks like a punk, which she had available previously. And she also gets this one as well, which is lovely. And the man gets, presume, these two punkish hairstyles as well. Now the Celts didn't really shave parts of their heads so much as they did sort of grease it with pig fat and animal fat and stick it up so that it looked taller and more imposing. But if we're going for this new class, I think this bizarre hairstyle looks interesting enough. And we go with, say, that. Let's give it a little more colour. There we go. And we go. Ooh, that's a bit darker than I was thinking. Okay, we'll stick with this one. And we have this new setting as well, where we can play about with lots of fun, different bits of war paint. And I'm going to go with this one actually. Hey. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, that looks imposing. We'll call her Kernish. Because it's bloody awkward to pronounce when you see it written down. I just made it up, man. I just made it up.
King Arthur.
And we'll skip the intro because it's a new save, so it wants to play it again, you know. If you didn't see the intro, I'm sure you can find it in one of my previous videos. Just a few back in this series. And our new class is a druid, or druidess in this case. She only has one rune available at the moment, which is the summoner. And it's an interesting way to play. I honestly am not entirely sure if she has any direct single attacks whatsoever. But she summons creatures. Let's give it a go. So we're back here in the middle of town. I'll go to this milestone and
It's a mystery.
just set it up so I can come back here.
Where your hometown was.
It's not
And
my fault.
then I would like some nice fancy outfit to protect me a bit better. And we'll see how this looks different to the warrior one. It looks the same, except her hair sticks up through the top, which is interesting. Okay, so let's sell that off and get one of these and head on out. So this class is an interesting and strange one. I'm not going to light a candle till we at least reach our first stone. Now, let's go get into a fight, or two or three. So for now, she wields the same weapons as the warrior. And we fight by summoning creatures and having them fight for us. I'll summon a blood totem as well. And perform a ritual to make a new attack. There we go. Levitation, energy reduced. Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Well, let's pull out this Blood Abomination, which damages us high damage to all enemies. There we go. Okay. So, our rune power is ultimate. Promote a selected summoned creature based on the number of charges. 4 charges, promote a summoned creature by 1 level. 8 charges, promote a summoned creature by 2 levels. And 12 charges, promotes a summoned creature by 3 levels. Can be used on any charge level higher or equal to 4, but only once per turn. Passive skill gains plus 25% damage for each summoned creature alive. Charge event every time any summoned creature activated. Oh. So if I were to activate you, then activate, say, you, that'd take me to 8, and then if I pop this on there, it grows a lot bigger, and I say, I don't want to get killed, protect me please, magic. Whew. And I got a level. Let's have a blood golem because it's different. And then... oh, you know what? 3 times? Sure. So, like the Berserker, this is quite a high risk, high reward class. Okay, got some food there we can eat. We might as well want to do that. Hello, game. Ah, there we go. Right, reform energy. Sacrifice all summoned creatures alive. Gain +1 energy and draw 1 card for every summoned creature sacrificed. So that would be good if I've got a lot of badly damaged creatures to just replace them, basically. To say, look, all these creatures, they're going to die anyway, I'll just bring out some more. Arcane Shield, +10 barrier for every summoned creature alive. That's good. Does that mean they each get 10? Or I pick one target that gets 10 for every summoned creature I have? Or I get 10 for every summoned creature I have? I almost want to pick the card just to find out. And Dark Rites activate a summoned creature. Well, that's really good anyway. I will take Arcane Shield though to find out how it plays. And Blood Golem, well, we know what that does. Summon a Blood Golem, heals itself and excels at tanking damage. Okay. Offering. Sacrifice a chosen summoned creature, gain +1 energy for every level it had. So that's a way of getting to play extra cards. And then Satiate. Plus 30% max health points, heals for 30% health points. Yep, that's just good. I don't know if I can play that on my summoned creatures or only on myself. And I have a new passive skill to choose from. So, favourite pupil. At the start of every turn, your highest tier summoned creature activates. If tied, Bloodworm goes before Blood Abomination, which goes before Blood Totem, which goes before Blood Golem. Okay. Sigil of Stone. All summoned Blood Golems start at tier 2. Or Sigil of the Wind. All summoned Blood Totems start at tier 2. Well, since I can't quite remember what Blood Totems do, I think Blood Totems heal others and Blood Golems heal themselves. I'll take favourite pupil. With the Armed Wanderer here. And the Candle Maker, which we haven't seen before. Well, not while I was recording, so let's go say hello. There are many grizzled tales about candle makers who secretly made their candles out of people they were supposed to protect. Inside, the candle maker leans heavily on his cast iron mold, barely managing to stay awake.
So fast! They burn out so fast! Perhaps if I... No. I may need both later.
I think he's referring to his thumbs there, or he might actually mean an entire hand. It takes a while for him to notice you.
The candles aren't out, are they? You're not one of the weird spawns? Doesn't matter. I can't sell you any. I barely make enough to keep myself alive.
I'll ask him to come back and join me in the village. It doesn't take much to convince him.
Lead the way. I could use a place where I won't need all of my produce myself, and where ingredients are easier to obtain.
His last words almost make you regret your decision. Even though we are the only inhabitant of the village. Now let's go back to our village and find exactly which building he is in and what it requires to be restored. I believe it's one of these two. Candlemaker. Is there a butcher and baker as well?
Good to see you. There's one more thing I forgot to tell you. This place here is where I fill the mold. You're welcome to come in at any time, but that's where the secret part of the process takes place. Do not go there. Understood? Never. Under any circumstances.
The candlemaker points to a greasy, thick curtain leading deeper into the house, and I suspect if we ever are to part that curtain and go behind it, we will be making the next candles with him. So 1,000 weirdstone. Oh, that's going to be lots of fighting in the weirdness. But while we are here, let's get another healing potion, and then we'll get a weird candle. Now here we have the Armoured Wanderer. So let's see what he wants. One weapon in his hand, one weapon on his back. This strikes you as a bit excessive unless he's a travelling weaponsmith. The blood covering his leather jerkin is not his. A good sign. Sorry, I've done it again. Not that means he can take care of it. A good sign that means he can take care of himself. A good sign that means he can take care of himself.
Before you get any stupid ideas, I used to be a master of arms at Halfway. Trained many young warriors there. If you have any gold to spare, I might teach you a thing or two.
He makes a gesture, suggesting that his teachings won't come for free, though. We don't have the money yet. Let's head up here. Oh, hello. A new milestone. We'll carve our name, but not light a candle just yet.
Then, there are pockets of weirdness, where all laws change in a heartbeat, and human perception is easily deceived. I spoke to a woman who claims her fingers were eaten by a wicker basket she carried into one of them.
Okay, I will carve my name and not light a candle because I need a lot of weirdstone. Right, let's go back this way. Now, in the update notes, the developers suggested that this character class is currently too powerful, and I'm not that inclined to disagree, but that they were leaving her too powerful on purpose so that people could get used to the way it plays, really, because it is very challenging and it's not the easiest class to play so far. I'd be interested in seeing the other rooms, which are not summon based. Okay, let's have a blood abomination. Let's activate it. Alright. Let's get some... Oh, I can choose, okay. Goes for blood abomination. Let's have a bloodworm as well. And I want to try and see this arcane shield. It's just for me. Okay, good to know. And all the splurchies come out of them. Go, Splurchy, go. Right, let's have that. And let's give you a level. Right, and protect you a bit. Have another blood worm. Yeah. Oi! Kill my bloodworm. I'll have another one then. And I'll even get you. Yeah. And weird stuff. I need like 1,000 to build the candle makers. Oh, that's going to be rough. The thing is, though, if I do go and build the candle makers...
Though I write this with sadness, the use of poisons applied to blades and arrows has become more and more prevalent in recent years. While it would be easy to blame the crisis of honour and chivalry for this sad state of affairs, the truth is simpler. It's hard to make people of the land abandon any trick that gives them an edge over greedy bands of brigands or aggressive beasts.
So if I want to build the candle makers, I need to basically not use candles. However, I can get generally enough candles anyway. Right. You and give myself a bit of protection. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Well then. So, I need to walk around in the weirdness not using candles a lot to get the candles that I need. Oh, whoa. I cannot direct attacks. So that is a major downside of this. Unless I have a card that is then like all my minions attack this element.
Bring it on.
Well, obviously we need a bit of a barrier for you. Get a blood one, and give it a load of health. There we go. Blood totem. I'm not going to perform the sacrifice, but I will give you a level, because it gives you loads of health and makes you a lot bigger. Yeah. Right. And then in the interest of keeping you alive, we'll go like that. Go like that. We'll go smack him, big boy. Go. So yeah, generally, in the village, I can buy some candles from the regular, starting merchants. So building the candle maker seems almost counterintuitive, because what's it going to give me beyond more candles? There must be something really good. I see volatile magic. Activate 2 random summoned creatures. Blood Rush. Activate all your summoned creatures. Well, there we go. Or Surge. Heal a chosen summoned creature to its full health. That's really good. These are all quite good, actually. Blood Rush and Surge are both very good. Currently the enemies are destroying my summoned creatures or making them very badly injured very quickly, so I will go for Surge. And I get a new passive. Alchemist. Gain 1 additional healing mixture after every combat. Oh, that's good. I can probably use those on my creatures actually as well. Not a drop wasted. On summoned creature death, restore 10% maximum health. I presume that's to myself, so I get some of it back. And Invigorate. For every summoned creature sacrificed, +1 energy. I'm not really sacrificing very many creatures at the moment, so I'll go Alchemist. because I'm not taking a lot of damage either. Training grounds. We've got 55 gold, which isn't really much.
The sound of clanking swords grabs your attention as you walk through the weirdness. As you approach it, instead of a battlefield, you find a campsite.
That's not a Celtic helmet. That's more of a Viking helm, but a little bit sort of Romano-British as well, slightly, but only slightly.
Several men drink mead as if nothing was happening around them. Some others fight monsters, and something about the movement and behavior of these beasts feels off. Until you notice a druid chanting something near the campfire.
This is a new encounter they've written to tie in with the Summoner rune, isn't it?
Come, train if you feel like it. These may be mere illusions, but they hit and kill like the real things.
So, I can fight something easy for 50. On a challenge for 100. Hit me with all you've got. That's free, but maybe not for now. I mean, there's the experience. I don't know if we get rewards. I'll leave it. Let's go back this way and see what else I can find. Hello, monsters! Fight me, monsters!
Shall we dance?
Alright, I see 2 free attacks. That's very nasty. Let's have a bloodworm. Let's activate the bloodworm. Let's have a blood totem. And end our turn there and see how it goes. Uh-oh. Yep, there goes our bloodworm. Well, I'll have a bloodworm. And we don't know what this is going to do, but let's do it. And let's level up you. I wonder if they always attack the left first and work their way along the line. Let's be sneaky and give him extra health. We'll get a bloodworm. And give it some protection, obviously, because we don't want it to die straight away. Okay, so they're not going straight for the left. They're going for their original target. Let's power him up. Oh yeah. And then put a barrier on this one. Come on, come on. It's like right here under the card. I can't click on it. That's annoying. So which one is... It's that one. Can I do it on the timeline on the top? No, I can't. That's very infuriating. I hope the developers find a way to fix that at some point. And then Arcane Shield on myself, and go.
Bring it on.
Well, obviously we're going to use Surge on the Blood Golem, because that's just ridiculous. And then we want to put a barrier on this Bloodworm, which we can now do, because it's not hidden under the cards, on the actual card I need to play on it. And Ritual on this one, because it's massive. And then, since I can, let's just make it even bigger. There we go. So I'm seeing a lot of effects here. I should look at these. Weirdness on everything. Tier 3, Tier 2, okay, and Satiate. Sure. Let's be ridiculous, because it likes to heal anyway. And then if we go, hello, hit something please. Alright, and if you do that again, that'd be great. And then if we power up you, so that we have multiple large minions, there we go. Alright, that was effective. Acid bomb, oh nice. I'm not quite sure how much Weirdstone I got. Oh, that's 21, okay, fine. All Mother's Altar, so I can get healing there or something else. Let's try for something else this time, because I'm reasonably healthy.
All Mother's shrines were a common sight across Avalon. Despite their grim existence, settlers were grateful to the goddess, and they had good reason to be. For every 10 people who set sail for Avalon, only 4 would reach the island, and only 1 or 2 would survive the first year. Who knows? Perhaps it is her mercy that brought you back.
Perhaps indeed.
The shrine has faint traces of power lingering in the air. A priestess materializes out of the weirdness and asks what it is that you're looking for.
Let's ask for a blessing, because I don't know what it will do. Oh! The priestess looks at you with a blank stare, and you realize that, despite her phantasmal appearance, the payment for her services has to be very real. I'll just leave. I may be able to come back and pay later. Who are you? Oh, the Pied Piper of Hamelin? But this is like Celtic Britain. This isn't Germany. Over a millennia later.
As you walk carefully among the woods, a quick, lithe creature runs towards you. It takes you a while to realize it's a human. He brandishes a short wooden stick, screaming and shouting in despair.
My children! I've seen what you've done to my children!
Oh, have you now?
Barbarian! Sacrilegious scum! You shouldn't have done that. What will I do without them?
I think you got me confused with someone else. You watch him, confused. He looks malnourished, like he's had nothing to eat since he entered the weirdness, and you're sure that was a long, long time ago.
I failed them. I couldn't protect them. I'm not worthy of it anymore.
Turns out, the stick he tried to beat you with was an instrument. A flute. He sniffles. The flute is strange. Mysterious markings and blood cover its surface, almost as if he's beaten many things to death with it already.
Take it. It's your duty now.
Okay. Why would I need a strange flute? He plays a simple melody. Suddenly rats swarm over you. You've seen enough of them already to know how this will end. Ask him to stop.
Why? They were my children. My lovely children. Look.
He plays a simple melody and the rats suddenly stop. Some sway left and right as if dancing to the rhythm of the song.
You see? They would never hurt me.
And he wants to give us the flute so that we can command the rats to destroy him. I think he fails to realise what will happen when he gives up that flute. Are there any other songs you can play?
Plenty, but I'm not in the mood to play those melodies. Next time, I'll teach you.
Okay, I'll take your flute. Charming sound of this instrument can affect living creatures. All rats damage reduced to 0% for 1 turn. Hey, that's great.
Use it. Use it every time you see them. Play this every time you see my children. Promise me. Promise!
Okay, you bow to the stranger and leave him to his madness. I don't know if we'll meet again. I don't see it as an item to equip, so it may just be a permanent effect. I'm not sure. Huh. Okay. Well, let's at least go to this stone. I'm not going to carve my name because it's a dead end, and I will take this hidden wealth. And I will come all the way back to here. And I'll pick up this and this. The weirdness twists space and time. Sometimes things that you encounter when wandering around without a weird candle will be surprising in a pleasant way. Sometimes they won't. Qua Nacht. Could be nasty, and nasty it is! Okay. It's gonna be like a major... Oh, hello. You are a 50 of 50. Ah. Pattering chest. There seems to be something trapped inside. Yes, probably rats. I imagine things are about to come bursting out of it. Let's summon a bloodworm. Let's activate our bloodworm. Okay, lovely. Let's summon a blood totem. Awesome. And rats came out. Hey, don't I have a, where's the strange flute, then? It's not here. Let's make you bigger. And then let's have a blood abomination. Barrier. Oh, no barrier. Okay, fine. Those are some really hard-hitting rats. Fine. We'll just have you attack. So I don't know where that flute's gone. Volatile magic. Activate 2 random summoned creatures. Okay, yeah. Blood abomination, bloodworm. We can have an extra bloodworm in the pack. That will help us summon one. This is a new card though, so let's take this. And then I think this is a good point to end the episode, actually. Maybe I didn't get given the flute. Maybe that's a bug. I don't rightly know where it could be. Seems that... There it is. There we go. Problem solved. I may only be able to use it once, I may be able to use it multiple times, but yes, I will end the episode here. Let me know what you think of the new Summoner class, if you like, in the description, well, in the comment section down below. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!